Hello, Fraulein. How's it going, everybody? I dropped my my add-on drive accidentally, like right when I was getting ready to start there, and my character disappeared. So then I had to fix that. So here's the lowdown. Okay, check this out. This is everything on my list. Now we just finished. we just we just finished Chrono Trigger. I went ahead and got all the endings, so that was another 13, 14 times beating my favorite game of all time. So I'm maybe up to, I don't know, 4 dozen times through that game, something like that. But it was beautiful. I loved it. We're gonna have to start a new game today. But first, let me tell you a moment of our sponsor. No, let me greet people in chat. Imp Black Belt, hola, ¿cómo están? Bien, gracias, ¿y tú? And KL Warlord, how's it going? I hope you're here to correct my tweets. I will need it. And Krypton SNES RPG. That's better than ZSNES. Or that's better than, sorry, not ZSNES. That's an emulator. That's better than SNES. That's what my dear friends say over in the UK. They say the SNES in it. The SNES. Can't stand SNES. But I don't like SNES either. SNES or SNES. It's SNES or Super NES or Super Nintendo. Those are literally your only options. And that explains the vanish on the avatar, Krypton. Sponsored by Red Mage Collins Earbuds. Okay, so here's the lowdown. We have to pick a new RPG today. Okay, I have 9 left to choose from. And I selected 4, just to kind of narrow it down. Smashy, welcome. So the games that I have left are Might and Magic Book 2, Might and Magic 3, Isles of Terra, Paladin's Quest, Super Ninja Boy, Terranigma, Tecmo Secret of the Stars, Ultima the Black Gate, Ultima the False Prophet. I didn't finish Uncharted Waters, but I already streamed that, so that one's not on my list here. I got to finish it on my own time. Uncharted Waters New Horizons. So what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 9 games left. Regular Nintendo and Super Nintendo. You could tell you're talking to somebody old if they say regular Nintendo. So anyways, of those games, I picked out 4. Paladin's Quest, Might and Magic Book 2, Ultima False Prophet, and Secret of the Stars. Any guesses before I reveal what it is? Pulling for Paladin's Quest. I know somebody's going to be disappointed today. We'll just... Is Might and Magic 2 going to run okay since the PAL game? No, some of these run faster. So this is why I got a repro for Might and Magic 2 in order to play it on the NTSC system. So it should work. That was a much, much more affordable route than buying. There's an adapter you can get, as I'm sure you know. I think it's like $100 right there for like 2 games, honestly. And I already had a repro for Terranigma as a gift, so we went the reproduction route. So another friend of mine on Twitter pulling for Paladin's Quest. So Paladin's Quest has got a lot of fans. Are you ready? We'll go ahead and reveal what the actual game is today, and then I'll kind of give some rationale as to why I went ahead and chose it. Here we go. Oh, it gives it away from like the first screen, actually. I just noticed that. Okay, as you can see, this is Ultima VI, the False Prophet. So a couple bits of rationale as to why I didn't choose Paladin's Quest. Or Secret of the Stars. Really, those two would have been the ones that if there were no constraints at all, I probably would have chosen Secret of the Stars. I love the idea of jumping from arguably one of the best RPGs on the entire system to Secret of the Stars. Now, Ultima VI, The False Prophet was not my first choice. Okay, a couple other things. Great game on PC, exactly. Yeah. So we got a lot of Ultima fans, actually. I know quite a few. Actually, the editor-in-chief at The Pixels is a huge fan of Ultima, so I kind of relied on him as well. But actually, my first pick was Might and Magic 2. Now, here's the rationale, okay? I got 9 games left to beat on stream. I have to spread out the JRPGs and the CRPGs. I have to. I do not want to wind up in a situation where I have to play multiple CRPGs back to back. I know they're going to be rough in advance. I know that CRPGs traditionally, are designed to be really complex in this era, and could be really brutal and mean-spirited in their puzzle design and their combat. And so I need to balance those out with the more simple design traditions of JRPGs. Now, I was going to choose Might and Magic Book 2 because I don't know anything about Might and Magic. I did a little bit of research beforehand and discovered that the Might and Magic Book 2 port, which was only PAL region, did not come to America because that port was wrecked for tons of reasons. They made it accidentally ridiculously hard for a lot of the same Final Fantasy 1 reasons. Spells that flat out don't work. Experience points are just completely like thrown all the way around. So spots where you would typically grind, that's not the case anymore. It was a rushed production. Gameplay exploits and fixes are busted. Yeah, broken spells, vital permanent stat boosters do not work at all. A ridiculous amount of bugs, tons of nerfing. It makes the game, according to the cuttingroomfloor.net, which is a great site and huge resource. They said it makes the game absurdly difficult to a ridiculous degree. So, having just played Wizardry 5, which I think was pretty well balanced, it didn't seem like things were flat out broken. I did not want to play that. That might be my final boss. I know I want to play Terranigma last, but I think what we're going to do is play Might and Magic Book 2, see if we can't suffer through it. Might have to bust out the Game Genie if it's going to be utterly busted, and then beat it, and then Terranigma last. Yes, best for last. Terranigma was also the last RPG released in the West for Super Nintendo. I believe it was in 1996. So that's going to be for sure last. But yeah, Ultima 6 is one of the best political plots in all of gaming. It's always funny when I hear people say, and I get what they mean, but people will say, leave politics out of gaming. And I'll be like, there are plenty of stories that use real life politics in them. I always reference Bad Dudes, right? Like, are you a bad enough dude to rescue the president? It's right there. It's right there. That's a political subtext. But typically what they mean is don't insert your soapboxing politicization into a relatively apolitical setting. But yeah, nobody expects the Spanish Ultima 6. So that's what we're going to be playing today. Ultima 7 plays like A Link to the Past overhead. Versus, yeah, is that... So there's Runes of Virtue 2 on Super Nintendo, which I played and realized it's an action-adventure, so that one's off the list. Because there are 3 Ultimas on Super Nintendo, but we're not going to be playing that one. Sucks to be an adult after these games came out. They were much more affordable back then, and I have money now. Well, you'll be surprised. Black Gate is surprisingly expensive for Super Nintendo. But nobody cares about this game. Like right here, nobody cares. Like I got this game for like $20. And I would say again, look at this list. Most of these games are actually surprisingly affordable. As long as you're not talking about like Earthbound, Chrono Trigger, EVO. But like you could buy Final Fantasy 3 for Super Nintendo for like $30 easy. I would say a lot of these you could find for like $20 to $40. Some even less than that. I found a Nintendo for $15 at a local shop. So you can find these for cheap. The more expensive ones I had to trade for That was really the only reasonable way to do it. What I'm hearing is too much might, not enough magic. Third strongest mole in here with the jokes right away. And Cinco, yeah, we're playing Ultima. Took the Ragnarok Esper, not the sword. I always take the Esper. I do. I don't know. I like Espers. But yeah, so this is a brand new game. I did look through the manual. My typical approach to games like these is I want to see first what the game can teach me itself. I would consider that a part of its accessibility. What does the game tell me about its own systems? And then if I need to, I can look at the manual. A lot of the games on Super Nintendo do a great job of tutorializing themselves, but some of them do not, so we'll see. Ultima, hey, retro gaming, Jeebus. So we've actually got someone in here familiar with this game. So you love this port. Give me a couple non-spoiler reasons why you love this port. I would appreciate it. Let's see. And Terra Enigma, yeah, it is a shame that it didn't come to the US. It was so late, you know. Let's see. $30. Do you even emulate, bro? Yeah. And that's the thing, right? Like, emo bros are really just thieves in disguise. Like, when you get to that level of why pay for anything, then it's like, okay. Like, I get these games, right? Like, nobody's really profiting off of these games anymore, except for some schmuck on eBay overpricing it. But, yeah. It bleeds into piracy pretty quick. Slippery slope. One of my old game stores has a copy of Lufia 2 in plastic for $600. Oof. Yeah, Lufia 2 was one that I traded for a long time back. Well, not, I mean, like 5 years ago, maybe. And otherwise, I would not buy that one. I have a hard rule of don't spend over $100 on one game. It just doesn't make sense to me. Is anyone else having connection issues with Twitch again? Oh my gosh. Twitch has been rough with that. If you do have issues, go ahead and hop on YouTube. I'm there at the Well-Read Mage as well, and you can find me pretty easily and watch it there. Should be okay. I don't have any problems here as far as OBS crashing or anything. Callus is here as well. Whoa, long time no see. An old veteran of the pixels here. Callus, how you doing? Just Callus, in fact. Okay. Here we go. They got it very close to PC. Every controller versus keyboard probably made it harder to translate, for sure. And we have seen that with some PC ports in the past. So here we go. Okay, first thing to do is name the character. We are going to go with... we're just going to go with the classic here. Of course, I just started streaming and somebody's gardener showed up right outside my window, so... If you hear any, it's not my pacemaker. It's a thing. Internet Crusader. Oh, the same guy. All right, you made it. Hopefully that works out good. Copy of Lufia 2 was $50 on eBay. Dang. When did you buy Lufia 2 for $50 on eBay? It had to be a cool minute ago. Callus, I'm glad you're doing good. Tears. I was playing Tears. Are you playing the Nintendo Switch 2 edition? Let's see. We're going to bump this up. We'll start here for now. Okay, here we go. Game starting. Upon your world, several seasons have passed since your triumphant departure from Britannia. No dark presence, no wars. Life in your world is peaceful and quiet. This tranquility is something which should content you, but has never given you true comfort. Your longing to return to Britannia is so strong that has led you to move to this house which stands so near to the circle of stones that you can see the circle from your window. Here you wait for the way to Britannia to open. But the gate has not reappeared. One day, dark clouds cover the sky, and cold winds begin to blow. Feeling that perhaps this is a sign, you decide to visit the circle of stones. Streaks of lightning tear the veil of darkness from the sky, causing your shadow to flicker upon the ground. One thing that I think is really interesting playing a CRPG after a JRPG on this system is you could tell this was originally, like, you know, this was built for the English language. There's some shoddy, big surprise, hot take, y'all. There's some shoddy localization that happened on the Super Nintendo, unfortunately. Switch 2 version, I really enjoyed playing through Tears on Switch 2. And Breath of the Wild, 100% of that fiend. It was good. 2003, KL Warlord. That's great. That's a ways back. You're not going to find Lufia 2 for $50 now. Twitch app just occasionally disconnecting. Oh yeah, you could double lurk. Hey, I appreciate it. I'll take it. Startled, you look up as a huge bolt of lightning rushes toward the very place you're standing. Its target is the circle of stones, and the column of energy strikes its mark. It sears through the air and scorches the surrounding grass brown. Before you realize what is happening, the thunderbolt disappears. This is like Shakespeare English for in the context of Super Nintendo dialogue. Looking down, you see a strange stone. Curious, you pick it up. Suddenly, a red moon gate rose before you. Yes, this is a sign from Britannia. Your heart begins to pound. But wait, your joy gives way to apprehension. The gate to Britannia has always been blue, hasn't it? Your mind begins to ponder the possibilities. Suddenly, the moon gate starts to sink back into the earth. Your choice has become obvious. You must step into the gate. A twisting feeling overcomes you, and you faint. You hear a noise like a beast screaming in the distance. Just like that. I'm going to say, 100%. Yes, we got all the Koroks, Callus. Now, here's the thing, and I know you got kids yourself, so you make your kids do the dirty work, right? You make your kids do the Korok hunting. It's sort of like, hey, you guys want to play video games with Daddy? Yeah, sure, Daddy. Thanks for loving us. And then you're like, okay, you're going to hunt down all these little icons. Now, I would not have done this without the mobile app for the 2 Zelda games. You have to use that. Otherwise, you're just like, that's too much. Just running around blind on that thing. This is not how you planned your Friday night stepping into a red moon gate. So, too, I don't think I've said it yet. I've never played an Ultima game, ever. So this is my first time. All of this is going to be completely new to me. Well, it's Garriott for you. Yes. Lord British himself. Had a chance to chat with him a few times. Very nice chap. Wasey, how's it going? Oh, Wasey is one of the big... there are a couple Secret of the Stars evangelists in here. Y'all see like a bad game and you're like, I know. I think I'll base my entire personality off of this thing. And so I get it. I get it. Oh, I will not judge the series based on SNES ports. You can rest assured. I might hate Koei games, but it's within the context of Super Nintendo ports, for sure. But yeah, I know enough people that I would trust their tastes and their experiences who really do love Ultima. This is the first censorship change. The gargoyles don't have horns anymore. Oh, by all means, point out some of the censorship changes. That would be very interesting. That's a bizarre censorship change. It really is. I mean, like look at those mods. Those are clearly demons. Come on. The game's called The False Prophet. There's one on the cover. Real talk, I know Secret of the Stars just stop using that joke. Hey, no. Don't stop joking. We need humor. Reached the age where I don't care anymore about looking stuff up. Still don't like to do that with puzzles, but little side stuff, I don't care. Yeah, if it's busy work, the app, like if you want 100% Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, you have to use the app. That era was a little wild, yeah. I mean, but these are still clearly, obviously demons. Like if you take the horns off of them, oh, I wonder what those are. Maybe they're red angels with scary faces. Opening your eyes, you see a creature like you've never seen before. You try to escape, but you're tied to an icy cold slab of stone. Gradually, you notice you are surrounded by several of these odd creatures. One of the creatures begins to chant in a stilted tongue. Qua ki ser pi ni ku. The chants turn into shouts when the screams of the... if you know what that reference is, I love you. When the screams of the feverish crowd resonate with the leader's chant, He lifts up a malevolent-looking dagger. The dagger itself is not malevolent. His eyes are filled with burning hatred. There is no way out. You close your eyes, fearing the worst. Oh, yeah, Super Nintendo sound effects. Love it. Surprised, you find that you are still alive. Opening your eyes, you behold a wondrous sight. It's your old friend, Shamino. Art thou alt-right, Red? Shamino, you exclaim. Iolo and Dupre are here too, he answers. Your dear old comrades with whom you have shared many adventures have come to your rescue. You could tell this is an older RPG too because of the stash. The mustache. That's probably the most dating thing on here. Those mustaches right there. Once you watch an entire thing on the Ultimate Games by none other than Spoony Bard because he meant... Oh, Spoony Bard. I guess that goes way back. What if that's a red herring? The prophet isn't false. Dun, dun, dun. It does look a little bit like they're wearing glasses. Yeah, it does. Like diving goggles. Those ones that hug your face real tight. Morpheus shades? Can't say gargoyles are demons in the Ultimate Worlds. Inappropriate. Oh, sorry. Didn't realize we're going to be playing like identity politics with demons here today. That's Richard's mustache. Yellow is also an alter ego of Richard Garriott. Note their similar looks. I guess, yeah. Which one's Iolo? The one on the left? Honestly, the left and the middle guy look the same. A malevolent-looking mustache. The mustache itself was not malevolent. Let's go, Red! Run to the gate quickly! Of course, they're going to sound like that. Shamino swiftly draws his sword and cuts the ropes that bind you. Iolo snatches an old book from the ground near the stone slab and jumps through the moon gate. You scramble to your feet and jump into the moon gate after your old friend Iolo. Shamino and Dupre jump in behind you. Unnoticed, some gargoyles manage to follow you through the gate, and then the fight begins. Yes! I know enough about Ultima to know that this is bonkers looking. We looked it up once. The actual name of this angle of isometric projection, it is I'm not going to be able to remember off the top of my head. I'm kind of looking back. Let's see. Yeah, to me, this looks like oblique. I'm pretty sure that's what it's supposed to be. It's in isometry, it's military oblique. Middle one is Iolo. Yeah, so isometric itself breaks down into all these subgenres of isometric. It is absolutely unique. It really is unique. There's a great chart. There's a great chart to look at online. Different houses from different angles. It's pretty rad. But yeah, this perspective in Ultimate Games, I think is going to be one of the hardest things to get used to. I don't think there's any other game on this system that has this, or among the RPGs. Like Equinox looks kind of weird, right? I don't think it looks like this though. Okay, so we got a couple options. Got auto, move, attack, cast. No spellbook. Inventory, what do we got? Oh, we get our own like inventory music. I like this. So this kind of looks like the kind of like almost the paper doll type thing that they used in Dungeon Master. Okay, moon orb, Ankh, a bag, and a spellbook. Well, you got a spellbook right there. Ready, spellbook. Okay, now let's see what we can do. We got Dispel Magic, Heal, Help, and Light, and Magic Arrow, and Sleep. It says 0, so I'm guessing that means we got none of it. Not enough reagents for the spell. Okay, so based on the manual, that is, you need some items in order to cast a spell. This was the engine that took 2 years to make back then. Dang. Excuse me, sir. Do you shampoo your mustache? But of course, it's a must-ash. Not a do-it-if-you-feel-like-it stash. Nicely done. A sword, your only option at this point is the Murder Lord British, and it's just a chuckles. Okay, let's see. We're going to attack. We got this one in front, I guess. Red attacks with sword. How could you fail? He's right there. Alright, we'll do auto. Because I'm not going to read all that, obviously. Oh my gosh, kill him. How are we looking here? Are they not taking any damage? Because it sure as heck doesn't look like they are. Yeah, we did it. Yes, me lord. Yes, me lord. Oh, okay. We get to move around now. Dude, look at this. Like the way these characters move. What in the world? That is one of the coolest things I've ever seen. Like they stay in like a formation. Okay. That alone, that's the first thing that's impressed me in this. It really is. Maybe I'm easily impressed, but I mean, you go back, this is basically archaeology what we're doing, y'all. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. My lord, talk. The King of Britannia, Lord British, 'tis good to see you again. Much hath happened since thou hast departed our realm. Here is the key to my castle. Use the key to leave the castle. Now, let me tell thee what hath transpired since thy last visit. I came back to this castle. Oh, is this still the same guy talking? I came back to this castle thanks to your rescue. There was a big earthquake and the underworld collapsed. All was quiet for a time, but I fear we can no longer live in peace. Britannia is under attack by gargoyles such as those thou hast just fought. They are clever creatures with a fierce appearance. They have been coming up through the dungeons. Thus far they have committed most of their attacks on the shrines of the 8 virtues. When the shrine of compassion didst fall, Sir Geoffrey... Oh, they had to spell Jeff the... The King of Britannia, Lord British of Texas. When y'all that compassion shrine did fall, then I had to go out and get me some buckies. You ever tried the beaver nuggets? Shoot, that's some good stuff, let me tell you. That's good. Okay, let's say walk in circles, they do ballroom dancing. The king should sound like Luca. This coming from the guy who said he stopped watching to watch another streamer. Because he didn't want to hear, Sir Geoffrey will set a party to free it. But rest assured, we're not going to be doing the Luca voice on this. We may save the Luca voice for another RPG playthrough, but not this one. Did you guys see that? Everybody saw it. What was the guy's name? Nathan Bargatze, who did that SNL skit twice. And then the exact same skit for like the Emmys. We're going to have the right to spell Jeff 2 ways. What are the 2 ways, sir? The right way with a J and the stupid way with a G. Looking for another excuse to leave a stream? Okay. Yeah, this coming from the guy who hate watches me every single day. All right. Okay. We'll see what Santa stuffs in your sock of coal this year. Dost thou ask him of this mission? We must recover the shrines by using the 8 runes. Thus far, fighting against the gargoyles has proven fruitless. I hope that thee canst save us once more. Whilst thou art here, I have room in the castle set aside for thy personal use. 'Tis in the west wing of the castle, just south of my own chambers. There is some equipment in case thou shouldst have need of it. Of course, thou mayst feel free to borrow anything in my castle, if thou shouldst be in need. Lastly, any time thou dost need healing or to repeat all this later, thou but need ask me. All right, then we got options here. We could ask about key terms, it looks like. Name. I am Lord British, of course. Top of the morning, governor. Jeffrey? What? Get this spelling, Jeffrey. It sounds like should be like a state of being or something. Now you sound like Disney's Sword in the Stone. Sir Ector? Oh, I love Sword in the Stone. It's actually one of my top 3 Disney movies. Hercules, Aladdin, and The Sword in the Stone. Now, Archimedes, tell me. And then Archimedes is like, I'm an owl. Something like that. I don't know. Favorite movie. You're feeling jeffed? Okay. Alright, here we go. Job. Thanks to thee, I sit once more upon the throne of Britannia, though 'tis a heavy burden in these troubled times such as these. All our efforts thus far have availed us not. By now, the gargoyles may have captured them all. Stay strong in thy commitment to the 8 virtues. Okay, the 8 virtues. This is my favorite part of the manual. The 8 virtues are revered. A shrine has been built and dedicated to each virtue as a place to meditate. This is from the manual. These virtues are guided by the 3 principles of love, truth, and courage. The 8 virtues are honesty, compassion, valor, justice, sacrifice, honor, spirituality, and humility. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. That's good. Did somebody get, oh, this is retro gaming. You got auto-modded early on. I beg your pardon. He's good at his job. Let's see. Fro and froth. To and fro, fro and froth. That's what makes the world go round. The older Disney movies. Yeah, the Disney Renaissance is really good. I even love their Xerox era. I think Robin Hood is quite good. I think The Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. I think those are good. There's a lot of good stuff from the Xerox era, honestly. Like, I get, Black Cauldron, but there's quite a bit of good in the old Disney canon. Joffrey, here is the captain of the guard. Each was sent to a town near its shrine. Ask for the leaders of each town to tell thee more. Thou ask Tholden. He is in the southern part of the castle. Lord British waves his hand and your whole party is healed. Nice. Troubled. The gargoyles are indeed the greatest threat our realm has ever known. We are fortunate indeed that fate hath brought thee here in our hour of need. May fortune favor thee. Talk to this guy. No! Right there. The mage has a concerned face. Hail to thee and well met, I am Nashtul. 'Twas I who learned of thy peril through my mystic arts. Iolo, I saw that thou didst find a book. Might I examine it? Certainly, my lord. Perhaps thou canst make better sense of it than I, says Iolo. The book has a picture on its cover of a gargoyle. The gargoyle is standing with 1 foot on the chest of a fallen human. It's written in a strange language. It's written, I beg your pardon, in a language I know not. Take it to Mariah at the Lyceum. Lyceum? Lyceum to life. She has studied many languages and perhaps she can decipher this book for thee. I notice... Oh, I gotta say who's talking, okay? Gotta say who's down. Giraffery? That's a Pokemon. Settle down, Single-Play. Yeah, we need a second mod so we can keep the first mod in check. Let's see. The 8 virtues were a turning point of the Ultima series. In 4, it became the most important aspect of the story from then on. I just learned this recently, like last week. I think that's really interesting. Again, I have a friend who's very much into Ultima, so he was kind of explaining that to me. Oh, the giraffe from Toys R Us? Well, that's why Toys R Us failed, is because they chose to spell Jeffrey with Geo. Nobody should do that. So low-key and plot villain is basically just a cantankerous neighbor. Exactly, end of the world stuff. And thank God, too, honestly. End of the world stuff is like the realm of shonen and video game-dom. Not every story needs to have end of the world stuff in order to be meaningful. It took me years watching The Sword and the Stone to kind of cultivate a notion of like, what is this movie about? What are its themes? I think that The Sword and the Stone is about, obviously growing up, but growing up in a world of bullies. And how does King Arthur grow up and become a king? How does Wart grow up in a world of bullies and not become a bully himself because he's given great authority? And that theme is so close to home towards the end of the film because even his own mentor becomes a bully and he learns to survive without his own mentor in the moment in which he pulls the sword from the anvil. It's great. The next time you watch The Sword and the Stone, watch it with that theme in mind, that it is really about how to deal with bullies and not become one as you grow up and receive more responsibility and more authority yourself. Let's see. Jeffrey Rush was pretty good as Barbossa. Yeah. Education over brute strength, exactly. And that ties directly in with bullies as well. All of the bullies in that certainly are ones of brute strength, except for Madam Mim.
I noticed that thou didst arrive in the gargoyle world through a red gateway. How dost thou open the gate? Perhaps by this stone.
Oh, I don't know who's talking, darn it. You show the moon orb to Nystel.
This orb looks like a moonstone. Best ask Lord British about it. I believe he has a stone just like this one.
Okay, so there is a lot of talking in this.
Sounds like woke Disney nonsense to me.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Sure. Like anybody complaining about wokedom and Sword in the Stone.
My name's Nystel. Why, I'm a servant to Lord British. If you can free the shrine, you can meditate. To meditate, go and talk to the dais at the center of the shrine.
Just advocating to talking to inanimate objects. Normal stuff.
Good afternoon, Red. What canst thou speak of?
We need healing of the... Okay. Moon orb and moonstone, I think, are what I'm supposed to ask about. You show Lord British the moon orb.
I have such a stone as I may recall. This stone is similar to moonstone. Moon orb opens a red gate. Each moonstone is dedicated to a shrine. Burying moonstones will cause the moon gates to open. Moon gates take you to various places. Red gates will open when you use a moon orb. They are similar to moon gates, but they take you to other places. I gotta have to write this down. Book. I like books. I collect rare books. There is one in particular I've been seeking for many years. Freudian slip. 'Tis called The Wizard of Oz. Well, if thou dost run across it in thy travels, I would greatly appreciate it if thou couldst bring it to me.
Are you kidding? How did they not get a lawsuit for that? That, like you'd think MGM would have been like, hello, what's all this then? Thou art carrying too much for me to reward thee properly. Bring the book back later when thou art less burdened. Oh, what? So was the copy of the book that we picked up The Wizard of Oz, and I gotta bring it back to him, but I gotta empty stuff from my inventory? Alright, the first episode of Ultima 6 is gonna be slow going. It is. I don't mind dialogue heavy. It's good. It's fine. Of a Disney version of Merlin from the Kingdom Hearts games. Oh yeah, he's barely... I was disappointed that they didn't have somebody voicing him. I don't recall that he's voiced in Kingdom Hearts. There are a lot of good impressions in Kingdom Hearts, and there's a lot of good original actors in there as well. Let's see. Lord British sounds like a Japanese name? Something like that would sound so cool to the Japanese. Oh, yeah, okay. I see what you're saying. I was like, the word British doesn't sound Japanese, but I get what you're saying now. Rod Book in the public domain 70 years ago. 70 years ago? Dang. Wizard of Oz is canon to Ultima. MGM wants to sue them into oblivion now. They're owned by Amazon. Oh. How old is the Wizard of Oz? Did you look that up, or did you like have that off the top of your head? Yeah, wonderful Wizard of Oz. This is the first novel I ever read. Appreciate the classics. If you don't, you'll be a plebe. Let's see. Based on the 1900s novel. Oh, so it was in the year 1900. September 1. Oh, wow. So this month, the Wizard of Oz book turned 125 years old. You looked it up. See, you didn't want me to ask you that. All right, here we go. Just kidding. Ozma of Oz. Yeah, I've got that one too. My youngest just read The Wizard of Oz. I was very proud. Is voiced in Kingdom Hearts 2. Oh, okay. I didn't remember that. Kingdom Hearts 2 is rubbish. It is. Oz. My favorite story is Oz. I have known it by heart since I first heard it as a child. How does that explain in this universe, though? Well, I don't understand, because I've never played Ultima. Is Britannia like a never-ending story type realm? Like a different dimension where they're just stuck in, like, this kind of high Middle Ages? Or how's that work? Somebody explain the metaphysics of all this, please. Talk to this schlub over here. A tall, handsome man.
I'm glad to see thee, Red. I sent a party of 10 to recapture the Shrine of Compassion from the gargoyles. Alas, they failed dismally. The survivors are recuperating in the town of Cove. Thou wouldst do well to speak with them first. Mayhaps they learned something which might aid thee. I must confess, I fear the worst. Good luck, and my thoughts are with thee. I'm Geoffrey. I am the captain of the Lord British's guard. The Shrine of Compassion is east of this town. The village of Cove is further east than the shrine.
All right. Let's see if we got any new stuff. Now, this is something that was missing from Wizardry 5. It kind of automatically cycled through all of the key terms that you could learn. What's this? This is a straight-up painting. We've seen nothing special.
He said, it's my prized painting, how dare you? As I say, how dare you?
All right, we'll just look around. Oh, yeah, stuff. Clock. It's 12:23. Does this game have an in-game time thing? Yeah, so I gathered that from the start that there's like a guy living in like a regular house near the stone circle, right? And then he jumps through the gate and is suddenly back here. And then like, this is a sequel, right? So this is Never-Ending Story.
Lord British, Whataburger is my favorite dish. Can you please go get us a non-litigious version of...
And then he pronounces it like any good Texan would. Whataburger. Whataburger. Lord British is from our world but chose to live in Sosoria, Britannia. And the Avatar is also like him. Of our world but comes and goes as a savior. Okay, interesting. Look at the bed. Nothing special. Oh, here we go. How every amateur writer gives you the description of the character.
He looked into the mirror and saw a sad but handsome face.
What do we got? Get it. Got grapes. No. Got the key. No. Hubert's hair-raising adventure, written and illustrated by Bill Peet. Hubert the Lion was haughty and vain, and especially proud of his elegant mane. But conceit of this sort is not proper at all, and Hubert the Lion was due for a fall. So I can't take that with me then, huh? Stinking Hubert the Lion. Alright, nothing special. Oh, that's a painting, not a door. Nothing special. And what is that? Is that a candle on the other side? I guess it is. Oh, here's some stuff. Found sulfur ash. 10 sulfur ash. You found spider silk, nightshade, mandrake, ginseng, garlic, good for your health, blood moss, black pearl. There was a lot in there. No, not talk. Look. Got the torch. Found red potions, sulfur ash, spider silk, nightshade, mandrake, ginseng, garlic, blood moss, black pearl, leather boot, chain coif. Oh, I love it. Chain coifs. Okay, so now we got a couple things. I'm going to see about equipping. See if I can figure this out here. That's a little on the bright side, so let me tone this down just a skosh. Oh, come on now. We got issues. Top of the screen cut off. Beg your pardon, 1 second. There we go. Okay. The Lord for the World runs deep through the series. Lord British isn't exactly a benevolent king he is portrayed on the surface, but Ultima 3, he unites the broken world and establishes the virtues. So these are all like direct sequels to the one previous. They're not like standalone stories. Let's see. So, sure. Chain coif. Leather boot. What is this? Red potions. The torch, my lord. All this stuff. This is like magic stuff. We got keys. There's a bag. Can't be used. Key B. Alright. And they all carry their own stuff. This is one of the things that I don't like about some older RPGs is when characters have their own inventory and they have to like manually share between them. That can be a little on the rough side. Okay, let me see here. Is there other... There is not. So this is the only way to open the thing up. Got the energy wand and gold and a scroll. Crystal ball. A palantir. It's a dangerous tool, Saruman. Whoops. Spring water. Nothing. There's a lot of potions here. Ultima 1 through 9 is a one long story. Dang. It's actually pretty impressive. Skull Knight. Is that from Shovel Knight? Alright, I'm just going to go around and grab all this stuff, honestly, because I can. I don't know, like, how debilitating is our inventory system, though. Like, I don't know what any of this does, really. Colorful, though. Neat. Okay, we got a... What is this, like a barred door back here? Oh, okay. No, it just goes outside. Well, let's check the other wing over here. That really sounded like the U.S. President song. Which seems a little out of place. Oh, you see nothing special when you're looking at milady? That's terrible. A woman wearing a leather glove on her left hand. Welcome! What's your name? My name is Kitten. She smiles.
Ah, come on, Richard.
Skull Knight is from Berserk. Ah, okay. Nah, I did my time with manga. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. New Age Retro Mage, how's it going? Isn't that a British royalty song? No. No. Next, you're going to tell me that the U.S. didn't take God Save the Queen and turn it into a completely different song with different words but the same melody. Oh, pish posh, child. Pish posh. How's it going? New Age Retro Mage.
Perhaps that explains why I like birds. What a good king he is. I'm eating right now. Come see me at the museum sometime and we can chat. It is a library. I used to be a falconer. That was before Lord British appointed me to my current position.
All right.
Thanks, Kitty.
Oh, there's another person here.
A muscular man. Oh, I recognize you. You're the Avatar. Wow, real Avatar, ain't it? I'm Maldrick the cook. Cook for all those who live in the castle, and for any guests who dine with Lord British as well. 'Tis satisfying work, 'tis. He's a good man. He likes plenty of pepper in his stew.
That's how you can tell a virtuous person, by the way, is how much pepper they like. Single play, don't ruin my joke, please. The king does go by Lord British. It's a giveaway.
I've heard all about your adventures. I wish I were a warrior too, and not just a cook. Oh, I used to live in the forest and hunt wild boars, but one day I presented a roast boar as a gift to His Majesty, and he liked it so much he hired me as his cook, he did. Lord British has many friends.
Pepper you can ask him about? Okay.
Spice puts some variety in life. It's what the king always says. I like my job best now. Those were good times, but I'm happy here. The secret is in the spices. I'll never tell. Yes, indeed. You'll never get it out of me. See you later. And next time you dine with His Majesty, I'll cook you something special.
All right, there's all kinds of stuff here, so I guess we'll look around. And again, I don't know how restraining the you found rolls the inventory system is, so we're just gonna see about grabbing everything, I guess. Got myself some bread. Got myself some mutton. And a cake. Oh, you're all set. You got bread, mutton, and cake. That's all you need in life. Hey, wasn't there a guy in green right here? Or it was one of my dudes, I think, huh? Yeah. Step on food. Alright. Nothing. Oh, what is that? Not food? That's not like a rack of ribs or something. Cheese. And butter. And what's this? Nothing. This must just be a barrel. Oh, there's more cheese in the barrel. And nothing. Okay. Got it. What's this? Milk. Oh, we are prepared. Oh no, it's one of those games where you can't walk through the NPC. Spicy stuff. Juice. And cheese. This is the whole game, is just picking up stuff. Oh, this is something right here. Oh, no, it's not. It's not something at all. Nobody has as many friends as the man with many cheeses. I think C.S. Lewis said that, actually. I believe that was in his manifesto. Oh, here we go. So this is probably where we get to, like, look. All right, look. You just get to go to bed here? Because he said we could rest somewhere, right? I don't know. Okay, that's the whole castle. Maybe. What's this? Oh, this just takes you outside. Out of doors. A mildly off-putting? I think it's a little more off-putting than mild. It's pretty jarring. It looks as if they're going to fall off the screen at any moment. I'll tell you what, though, that grass is not pleasant to look at. When they move, it looks like static on the television.
I mean, that's not pleasant at all, it is.
So I was told that the shrine is to the east, so that's where we're going to go. Not exactly sure. Oh, here we go. You just save. Game saved, y'all. But there's a moat, so can't cross that. Oh, it's getting dark. There's dynamic day and night here. If that's what this is, I don't know. Maybe they're starving to death. I don't know. Never played this before. I'm guessing that's nighttime, though. It doesn't seem like starvation to me. Oh, the gates are right over there. Come on, then. Okay, fine. What do we camp here? Not inside the building. Okay, how do I get out of here?
Well, let's camp right outside the door.
Not in town. What kind of yuts camps right in town? Oh, Linguistic Dragon. Ladies and gentlemen, we now have multiple experts on Ultima here in the chat today. But I would like to introduce you to Linguistic Dragon, great friend of mine, and the editor of our website, The Pixels. Let me catch up here on Chatskis. You're supposed to be the avatar. Be careful what you take. Some stuff will consider it stealing. There's a stealing mechanic in here. We'll find out. Red was trying to gaslight me. Trying to gaslight you? No. Keep saying that the whole time I did my time in manga playing Berserk is better than Lord of the Rings. Okay. Says guy who only watches shonen. Sure. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's see. You found an old country buffet training video. Stealing was not gonna imagine that because the king told me. The king was like, "Oh, you could just take whatever you like in this castle, yeah." So I did. And if they say that's stealing, well, nuts to them. Let's see. It feels like there's a good amount of composite noise in the grass. Okay, so which one's which? Right, these are... actually, this one is... I'm pretty sure it's using the blue and green, not the red and yellow. Red, yellow, white. This one's like the blue, green. So, it's in the tele... It's in the tele... Composite. So it's the other one. Oh, we got Trinkets back? How's it going, Trinkets? Long time no see. How have you been? I know you nixed your social media, right? So you and I haven't... Component, thank you. You and I haven't interacted for quite a while. We just finished Chrono Trigger last week, so we just started Ultima VI today. Yeah. Yep. There's a plug on the back of this TV for Component. It is muddier if I don't, so consumed by work. I'm sorry to hear it. Well, thanks for taking the time out to be here today. I can't see anything, and I don't know how to get over there. So that's where we're at right now. We're going to rapidly head to the point where I will start taking some light, spoiler-free tips. Because I don't know where I'm going. Let's go talk to Lord British one more time here. What is that? Like a lobster? Of course it's a lobster. Kitty cat! Talk to the cat. A cute little mouse. Squeak, squeak, squeak. Talking to a mouse, says Dupre. Me thinks you are starting to imagine things. What's your name? I'm Sherry. Do you have any cheese? I sure do. Can I have some? Thank you very much. I can help you. Do you want me to come with you? Do you add her to the party? Yeah. Great. Why would you not want a mouse on your team? I should have asked. I should have asked for more information out of it, though. I was just like, yeah, go ahead. Okay, let's see. Finally got component cables for SNES. No longer on any socials besides Twitch sporadically. Well, thanks for popping in today. I hope we can keep in touch. I very much enjoyed chatting with you in the past, and you're a great resource as well. Used S-Video for a long time. It looks almost good. Actually, probably why you have so much visual noise. The dithering would blur and have less sparkly artifacting if it was composite. We could try at some point, too. We could try. And then bear in mind as well, you're also seeing it through the, the camera as well, too. So, but yeah, the sparkly is rough. The avatar is Hawaiian. Kanaka! Sweet. Good. Now what? Well, can we use these Betty bars yet? Oh, people sleeping in bed, yeah? So there is actually like time passing. That's pretty cool. But yeah, I don't know what to do. So this sparkles. Okay, Luca. Does he like spam? Every Hawaiian likes spam. I saw a thing recently with Jason Momoa. He took these two British guys to, what was the name of that place? Zippy's in Hawaii. And they tried all this stuff. Oh, it looks so good. Looks so good. Here we go. I couldn't see the door. Interact with the door. The door is locked. Okay. So, what if I used, like, a key on the door? Sure. Okay, so we do get some pretty expansive inventory here. Wrong key, dummy! Well, how was I supposed to know? Let's see. This is key B, or there was key 0, so we'll use key B and see if that works. Hey, I figured it out. Oh. Oh. I see what they got going on here. Well, how am I supposed to attack it? That's what we gotta do. Oh no, that didn't work. This is it. This is the whole game. Yeah. Aren't you glad we picked this over Sea of Stars? Give it a chance. Give us a chance. I haven't even really done anything yet. Okay, look. So, I don't know. What about over here? No. A ruggedly handsome man. Yes. I don't need to talk to you. It's enough chit-chat. Let's go. Okay. We'll try this, yeah. This ought to go somewhere. Look, right there. See a lever. You hear the sound of a door moving. That was it. That was it. If I was 5 years old, I would have gotten stuck on that for the whole weekend. There we go. We did the lever. PC version had a use command, so now it's just bound up in look, huh? Yeah, we opened a gate. Roll the credits. That's it, y'all. Okay, so it's dark outside, but that's okay because it's great. That is so sparkly. It's sparkly grass. It is sparkly grass. This game, yeah, this is harder than Wizardry 5 right here. Oh, is this the Shrine of the Silver Monkey? You don't see anything special. Looks vaguely shrine-ish, if you ask me. Nothing. A gold nugget. Oh, somebody just left that lying around. Let's see. What else we got here? Yep, nothing special. Just stuff I've never seen before. Whoops. Yeah, just throw all kinds of levers. There's a door over here. Oh, did I notice it said I stole it? I did not. I don't know. It's blowing in the wind. It's wind effects. Hooey. No, stop talking. They should have put look at the top. That's a simple UI thing right there. You put look at the top because you're gonna use that all the time. The door's locked, yeah. Okay, so don't just go around grabbing stuff. How does that work out? Oh, I got shut in here. Can I camp in here? I'm inside the building. It's so hard to judge where the door is from this angle. It really is. All right, well that wasn't tremendously helpful. I wish it were daytime because I can't see anything. Still can't camp? No, we're still in town. Is that a door or a window? That's a window. Oh, it's getting to be daytime, it is. Most of the residents are asleep. I got it. Want to make an RPG where the entire 4-hour experience is just trying to figure out how to open the pantry and get a snack. You should, yeah. No world-destroying villains or anything like that. Just being really hungry and really needing to get a snack. Okay, residents. How's it going, mon frere? Oh, they use the word swarthy? Ariel, how's it going? Which Ultima is this? So this is Ultima VI, The False Prophet on Super Nintendo. Escape room RPG, but it's just trying to find something to eat in the fridge. There's a whole maze to get out of town. Why can't someone just open the doors? I know, like, all these design choices we take for granted in JRPGs, where you just automatically, when you approach a door, it opens every time. Almost. And I was pretty surprised when I talked to a clock. I talked to the clock, and the clock was like, "Hey, and a good day to you." And the clock told me what time it is, and I was like, "Oh my god, I can't believe this has like a day and night cycle in it." Lavos in the pantry. We finally open. You just say, "Hey, dude," and he hands you some Cheez-Its. What was it? The ultimate goal is to get diabetes. Never played Ultima. Borrowed 2 from an 8th grade science teacher. Tried to load it to Apple IIgs. Didn't really work. Yeah, just trying to get a game to run back then. You had to be a NASA scientist. Oh, spam? I need some spam. We had spam this weekend. It was good. I've been sharing foods that I make in my Discord. If you want to join the Discord, highly recommended. We could chit chat all the time, even when I'm not on stream. So go ahead and pop into that in it. All right, what do you got? What do you want? We got spears, 2H swords, chain mails, curve heaters, iron helms, plate mail. Oh, there it is. We got 208 GP. Oh, so you're going to quit? How about a job? I'll make weapons and armor. I'm named Max. That was a weird way to spell it. Goodbye to you. Come back soon, huh? So if I just walk up here and go like this, like it'll count as stealing. You missed out the next SNES RPG. This is it right here, James. Welcome. Diabetes Quest. I feel like there are some games in which that's just the case. Like I think Lost Vikings had like some candy power-ups. I don't know why I'm going in that route. Let's see. Oh, King's Quest back in the day. Boom. Okay, so what's the badness of stealing? Not on like our real world level. I get it on our level. But in this game, like what's the punishment for stealing? You actually get thrown into like a prison or what? What an inconvenient way to build a doorway right there. Come on now.
Oh, look at all this food in it. Oh, they got a book over here. I'm going to read it. It says, Baldwin's Big Book of Baking. Though some might scoff at the idea, the making of breads, pastries, pies, and cakes is one of the highest callings in life. Study this book carefully, and someday you may be prepared to take on this awesome responsibility. I can get behind that. I can. You're feeding people. You're literally... I mean, that doesn't get much closer to survival than that. It was a solid alliteration. I really love the cutesy, winky dialogue in this. Oh, and we can walk diagonally, too? Game of the year, y'all. Games that you can walk diagonally in. And, I guess, walk through the walls like that guy. Alright, there's this. Steal that guy's cheese. It's a hit to your invisible karma score. Okay, I think in Ultima VI, the only consequence is there's a late game quest that won't trigger until your karma's above a certain threshold. So you can lower it and then as well as increase it, like it's a flexible score. So it's not like every time I steal, it's like always going to be a negative, right? You get insta-killed and called thief for the rest of the game. Oh, dang. Oh, this isn't Link's Awakening? FF6. Nice. That's a good channel. FF6. We got to get to that eventually. We do. This is a huge town. Like, this town is gigantic. It's ginormous, even. Like, look at the size of these fields. Girl's got to eat, I guess, so. Oh, what is this guy up to? Ugh. No, there's a guy right there. A well-armored guard. Hello, can I help you with something? I'm not allowed to give that out any information. I'm one of Lord British's elite guards. We keep order throughout Britannia. A few of us are left to patrol the cities, and those may be sent to the shrine soon. I fear we may lose this war. Not a single shrine have we liberated. The gargoyles fight like demons. Lately our ranks have thinned. Many have been lost in the war against the gargoyles. Hail all British! Hail Britannia! Hail the glorious Avatar! Alright, goodbye, old chap. Now, they said the shrine was east, so that's the direction I'm going to go in. It's a scale means of raising it. Fairly sure it involves the shrines. Okay. Well, we'll see if it can... I aim to try and make these as interesting as possible, but I can't make apologies for, you know, a game being dull when it wants to be, so... It's just going to have to be the way that it is. But part of the enjoyment, I think, of streaming is, you know, we get to partake together and experience for the first time and have little chit chats and stuff like that. No, I keep wanting to... Stupid. Well, armored guard, hello, can I help you with something? Same thing. Same guy. Yeah. Alright. I saw the term Britannia popped up, but nuts to that. I might need a map for this game. Speaking of scale, look at this. Look at these mountains. It's like snow-capped mountains that look as if they're as tall as our character. It is a very interesting phenomenon. Phenomena. Yeah, we're gonna need a map. Oh, snakes! Get the snakes. Snake attack but failed. Friggin' snakes. Oh, what is that? A bunny? Oh, it's a bunny. Attack the bunny. All right. Uh-oh. Oh, okay, I thought something was happening. I thought a wizard was going to pop out and be like,
My bunny! But fortunately... Oh! Love it, yeah. Hot takes on well-received things is pinnacle internet dumb right there. It's like, you know what's great? My weird takes on animes and manga. You know what's not great? Something that's been beloved for almost 100 years. Who do you think I'm gonna believe? Huh? 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 Who? Of course, the 100 years thing. Don't be ridiculous. There's actually a really great animation that I just saw the other day about all the walking in the Lord of the Rings. It was awesome. It was great. Yeah, like they don't walk in Berserk. Please. All right, I don't know. I didn't see anything over here. So we're just going to have to come down. Check it out. You know what this does not have? It doesn't have the incredible depth and world-building detail that the Lord of the Rings has. I'll tell you that right now. Look, when you walk diagonally, the grass stops sparkling, so that's good. Oh, here's a path. We should probably follow a path. Cross the fjord. Oh, I know when you're giving me Raz. I will Raz right back. Nobody is unrazmable. Oh, this is a great place to camp. Foes are too near. Well, when are they going to let us camp? You know what? Attack these snakes. I like that you can instigate battle here. Didn't they get packed with a map too? Did they? I'm going to look that up. When was the last time they made a new Ultima? Dragon says I'd advise following the roads. Okay. So we will do that then. Is this the Ultima game where you can cause a brick to drop on Lord British's head? What? If you steal too much, your party members will ditch you or attack you. NPCs will refuse to help you. Is that true? That's pretty extreme. Just for stealing some cheese? Come on now. Okay. Let's see what we got. Maybe we got a map. That looks like a map right there. Use... Oh, that's a scroll. Well... Yeah, I don't know that I have a map. Let's see. What is everybody else carrying here? No. We got meat and all that stuff. Prophecies. Yeah, I don't think I have a map. I don't see one. So I might have to pull one up on the internets. Okay. By the end, he seemed pretty unenthused with Lord British. Hidden penalties in CRPGs. Give me a break. CRPGs, come on. CRPGs will be like, you accidentally stubbed your toe on that insect. Just for that, you're not going to be able to see the true ending. Like, all right. It's where the Orb of the Moons will drop you off if you teleport back here with it. Okay. Last mainline Ultima was 1999? My gosh. That is quite a long time. Have we made any Tolkien references yet in this game? That's the all-important question. I've not encountered any Tolkien references yet. Of course, this game wouldn't exist without Tolkien. You never hear, this game wouldn't have existed without Berserk. Unless you're a FromSoft nerd. Follow the road, spoiler alert. Oh! I'm pretty sure there was a British king who died from a brick to the head. The old British brick to the head. Let's see. Definitely leave Terranigma for last. Ray, how's it going? Ray VGM, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, at the start of the stream, we were talking about how we're going to save Terranigma for last. And before that... second to last game we're going to play is Might and Magic Book 2. Now, I had read that they absolutely botched that port of Might and Magic 2. So, it is absurdly difficult, is how the cuttingroomfloor.net described it. Tons of broken spells, tons of busted items. The XP doesn't work properly, all kinds of things. So, actually, Berserker Spider is a surprising amount of work. Oh, who's razzing who now? Gotcha. Oh, let's see. That's quite a long time, you're telling me. I know the guy whose favorite thing. Well, hey, they haven't made a new Chrono game for a really long time. I'm happy about that. I really am. Sometimes you gotta let things rest. All right. Worked at EA when the release said it wasn't a remake. It was a poorly conceived cash-in disaster. From EA? Really? I mean, I never would have guessed. Okay, let's wait until it gets a little darker here, and then we'll go ahead and camp. Oh no, the Luca voice! Coming back to haunt you. How did you enjoy the Chrono Trigger playthrough, Ray? How did you enjoy it? Let's see. What? Oh yeah, we're gonna look up Ultima VI SNES map. See, it's the U.S. President song, you guys. Oh, here we go. There's like a hand-drawn map. That's actually really cool. I'm absolutely going to hang on to this map. Slightly miffed. Oh, we are playing in Britannia, so we can use terms like miffed. How long? What is this? Hours? Let's try 1 and see what happens. Mealtime. Red has food. Dupre has food. Shamino has food. All right. Yeah, so that is hours. Okay, let's try camping for, I don't know, 6 hours. Everybody go nine-nines. Oh, you actually have to sit here and watch it, too? All right. Okay, it's still dark out. Still dark out. I'm watching this slowly. It was long. We were in Chrono Trigger for like a whole month. So it was a long, long time. And it was a delight to play again. It was a delight to get all the endings. Lavos, a bit of a grind there. But we also talked about some good topics, I think, in the Chrono Trigger playthrough. So that was good. What? I don't know if I can beat this, but we'll find out. Hey! Oh, it hurt everybody. Yeah, I'm gonna guess this is one of those. Yep! Oh, a little slide whistle. So what now? Like, do I have to redo everything that I did, or does it just boot you back to the castle? Because if I got to redo everything I did, it doesn't look like it. It looks like I still have all the things that I picked up. I don't know about all the things. Imagine having to watch a rest sequence in real time. Yeah, exactly. Be off for Rosh Hashanah. Enjoy it. And peace to you. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. This looks like it sucks. It's going to be a nightmare to play. It's not that bad so far. There have been some... there's been much worse. We survived Wizardry 5. We can do okay here. This is just your typical unnecessarily complex thing back in the day. But we'll determine to have a good time until we don't. Okay, that's a length of time. Also, heads up, you'll heal when you rest, but only if you have food in your inventory. Okay, got it. Let's see. Gargoyle. Oof, yeah, eat toast. Just a boot back to the castle? Okay. May have been a small experience points penalty. So you drop some experience points? Is that what it is? The menu feels like your kid drew it? Dang, Wasey. That's messed up. That's messed up. It's messed up. What's that what is that green sort of hill down there? Oh, is that the time of day? Yeah, okay. Neat. Alright then, let's go outside here. And, yeah, a boot back to the castle, that's not too bad. Imagine they made you pull the lever every time. Yeah, I absolutely appreciate how JRPGs simplified a lot. It's nice. Excuse me. There's still things to appreciate about CRPGs, in my opinion. I get why a lot of JRPG fans don't like CRPGs. I would say I like both, but I definitely play a lot more JRPGs. They're more palatable. There's a lot, like, it's steeper to kind of learn a lot for the sake of playing a CRPG. A Blue Mage, thank you. Oh, Wasey, you got auto-modded. Yeah. See, yeah. This is why I hang out with you, Dragon. It's true. It's amazing how you can see a 16-bit game and instantly tell if it's European or not. Moon phase is the tree hill thing and affects travel to moon gates. Oh, okay. So are there women of the night behind the door? I don't know, and I don't think so. I would guess. A man who was working at his desk. I am very busy, but I can spare you a moment. I'm Tholden von Basilius, Chancellor to Lord British. A fine ruler indeed. I do all the work. The 8 runes used to be together when the codex was recovered by the Avatar. Since then, they have become scattered throughout the land. Each was sent to a town near its shrine. If thou dost ask the lords of each of these towns, they should be able to tell thee more. The towns are Moonglow, Jellum, Yew, Minnock, Trinsic, Scarabrai, This Britain, and New Maginsia. The rune of compassion is in the keeping of the bards at the conservatory. Okay. 'Tis the greatest treasure in all the realm. 'Twas founded by Lord British. Well, where is the conservatory, though? Tholden bows deeply. I hope I've been of assistance. Sure. Take his gavel. Oh, now there's people here. I didn't even see that door either. Hello. What's all this then? A sharply dressed woman. Hello. My name's Terry. Say, aren't you the Avatar? Yes. I recognize you from your portrait. My mother used to tell me stories about you when I was a girl. Since she was at the big celebration right after you rescued Britannia, I always hoped someday I'd meet a man like you. It's Terry. Don't you think that would be a good name for an Avatar's wife? Oh, you get to an actual thing here. Okay. Yeah, and CRPGs are like, if you say yes, you get the bad ending, and everybody hates you. So, watch what you say. Watch what you say. Here we go. I'm happy. She winks at you. I'm allowed to mint the money of the realm. My father ran the mint before me. But I get lonely here sometimes. It's so nice of you to come by and talk to me. Kitten will never believe it when I tell her I got to meet the Avatar in person. You must be the best man I've ever met. I can't believe it's really you. May she rest in peace. Money! Of course, I'm sure you only carry gold crowns with you, being as important as you are. She's a good friend of mine. She runs the museum. Britannia has been so prosperous lately that there's been a lot of demand for gold coinage. Some people bring in nuggets to exchange them for gold coins. 1 gold nugget is 10 gold. Do you have any gold nuggets you'd like to exchange for crowns? Well, as a matter of fact, I do. All right, I will do so. She trades 4 gold nuggets for 40 crowns. Museum. You should visit there sometime, but please stay and talk to me a bit longer first. We'd just love to have you for dinner.
1 gold nugget is 10 gold. Do you have any gold nuggets? No, I don't, milady. Goodbye. I know you're very busy saving Britannia and all that, but I hope you'll come visit me again. And maybe if you have time for it, I could show you more than a few silly coins. Well, thought they marketed the Super Nintendo to children. Gold nuggets I stole off the counter. That's right. That's right. And I plan to wipe that out with some good old-fashioned decent behavior later on. That's how we work the morality system. Oh, there's a person. A well-armored guard. Hello, can I be with Shamik? Oh yeah, all these guys say the same thing. Not a simple shrine have we liberated. Liberated, the gargoyles fight like demons. Okay, so that was the guards were guarding, or the gargoyles were guarding the shrine. I've noticed a certain resemblance. Hey, Warlord, come on now. This is a PG chat. Keep it clean. I know you want to be like, oh, berserk, bro, but you got to keep it clean in here. You understand me? All right. I was trying to read the sign. Yeah. Okay, look at the sign. Avatar Lane. Oh, named after moi? It's me? It's me. Might need to look up a guide on this eventually, too, because there's a lot of stuff. So, if I were to look at this... Oh, it was empty. Alas, I might have stolen things. A grunting and grumbling man with a large stomach. Hello. His breathing is quite heavy. What do you want? From the provisioner. What do you need? Torch, oil, gems. So if I buy a torch, it's a flashlight, right? That's how it works. Just looking. Provisioner. This is a nice enough name. Glad you stopped by. Don't come again. Gargoyles. See, that's what my brain wanted to do. Keep it clean. Now come out boxing. All right. Yeah, let's fight about it. Let's do it. Hey, what's up? A petite woman with brown hair. Master Iolo, I heard rumors that you were in Britain. Iolo talks to his former apprentice. How goes business, Gwyneth? Very well. Sir Geoffrey himself just placed quite a large order of bows. What with the gargoyles? And what can I do for you? I hear from the soldiers that the gargoyles are fierce opponents. Some gargoyles move like the wind itself and can strike you like lightning bolts. The gargoyles also have a strange weapon. What do you want? I'm good. I'm his former apprentice, Gwyneth. Once I was Iolo's apprentice, but then he decided to retire. Now 'tis my shop, and I craft the bows here. Of course, 'tis still called Iolo's bows, out of respect for the master. Master Iolo is a great archer. The bow... Oh, there has been a shortage of late because of the Gargoyle War. Go see Lynn the Fletcher over to the north. Farewell, all of you. I just want to take stuff. Can I take stuff? Honestly, is it that bad if I take stuff? Because this is an RPG, you gotta have the ability to just take stuff. This town is enormous. Holy smokes. There's a person. No. A man wearing a long gray cloak. He wears gloves and carries a large hourglass with him. Good afternoon, Avatar. I'm Deva McCord. Now I am... Ween! He cries suddenly. There is a reason. Please don't ask. He wipes his tears. Ween? You look much taller in person. Woodroffe's painting does not do you justice. Magical little things. There's a symbol and a letter on them. Probably spells something out if you put them all on a necklace. But that may only be rumor. After the Codex of Ultimate Wisdom was brought back from the underworld, Lord British gave the runes to the Lords of the 8 cities. Lord British appointed lords to rule the 8 cities. Let's see now. He counts them off on his fingers. Minoctrinsec gelum sius. We got those earlier. Ah, yes, a new Magencia. Always wanted to visit them. Never had the time. Okay, thanks. Until we meet again. How'd you like it if I just... Yeah. Well, if you, New Age Retro Mage, were saving the world, maybe I'd be a little more generous with my cheese. These people treat me like a common thief. A common thief when I'm out saving the world multiple times. So you ask me who's being generous here. Huh? Let's say, can I do Carl Childer's voice from the movie Sling Blade, played by Billy Bob Thornton? So I cannot do a Billy Bob impression. Not familiar with that film or the character, unfortunately. What comes to mind is Princess Mononoke, I believe, but I don't think I could do the impression. I don't think so. An RPG, but it's a virtuous RPG. Virtue. Half-eaten chicken McNugs. I'll take it. I'll take it. Let's see. Gwyneth was a jester in Ultima 1. She becomes a major MacGuffin. Dang. Kale Warlord, thanks for coming in here. Love hanging with you. Next time, tease me more about Tolkien. I love it. Gives me an excuse to talk about Tolkien, too. A willowy woman. How can I help thee today? I'm Lynn. Thou needn't tell me thy name, Red. The Avatar is famous throughout the land. I'm a Fletcher. The armies of Lord British use my arrows. What do you want? Oh, you gotta individually buy arrows? Pfft. Dang. Holy Rusted Meadow in chat. How's it going? Strange angles on this room. The whole game, yeah. It's using like an oblique isometric perspective that is, yeah. I don't know Carl Childer. I don't know off the top of my head. There are many amazing voices I'm sure I've not heard yet. I will have to look that up at some point. YouTube a scene from the movie. Did you ask me this before? Because this sounds super familiar, actually. Okay, let's see. I'm going to look it up. Bit of time before heading off to work. So, yeah, we're playing Ultima 6. It is a time. We're really just trying to feel this game out, you know. Orders fries. Okay, let's see. Banana. Can I help you, sir? I kinda want something there to eat. Mm-hmm. Like that sort of thing? Is that it? You might have, because this is ringing a bell. But I'll have to watch that video later and I'll craft a voice just for you. Send it on Blue Sky. I appreciate it. Thanks very much. I will take requests for voices. Sure, there's a lot of voices in this that we'll have to do eventually. Whoa, it's a big town. It's a big town, y'all. Okay, so, now what? I thought I was going in the right direction of the shrine. I thought I was. Woman who looks hardworking. Welcome to the Blue Boar Tavern. I'm Anya. I run this tavern to support my living. We make enough money, so 'tis all worthwhile. I was very happy when they awarded my dear little Ariana the Rune of Compassion. They said she was the most promising student they ever had at the conservatory. I'm sure she would love to show thee the rune if thou wouldst care to see it. What do you got? Milk? How about living my husband Matt and daughter Ariana? She'll be no tavern maid when she grows older. Perhaps she'll even be court musician to Lord British someday. He had an accident as a child which left him deaf, but I love him all the same. I only wish he could hear our daughter play just once. Ariana is my daughter. She studies now at the conservatory. Her face brightens suddenly. You have the look of one who practices the art of magic. Perhaps thou couldst find some spell that might restore my husband's hearing. I know 'tis a lot to ask, but wilt thou try? Oh, thank you. All right, no one crafts a voice for me. Well, you didn't ask. I mean, you can ask. I need me something to eat. Mm-hmm. I'll have to go back and watch the whole thing. French fry taters with mustard. What's funny about the voice is that he ends all his sentences with itch Western left brain somewhere. Yeah, and this is straight up a Western too. So it's time I was back about my work. I thank thee for stopping by to brighten my day with thy conversation. Do thou come again. This Middle English here is super Dragon Questy. Super Dragon Questy. Dragon Quest was like, Ultima, I'll try that. Thank you very much. A lady with hair down to her ankles. Hi. Lizina, they call me. Lizina the Dove. I'm from Cove, I did come. 'Tis a town full of love. 'Tis the aim of my life to sing like a bird. Wouldst thou like to hear the news I've heard? Hey, she rhymes. Artegall sent out to Chet at the Shrine of Compassion one day, but still he has not returned. That didn't rhyme. I feel cheated. He's a healer, you see. That didn't rhyme either. Worst rhymer ever. A gaunt fellow. He replies with gestures that appear to be some kind of sign language. When he sees that you can't understand him, he shrugs his shoulders. Dupre puts his hand on your shoulder and whispers, Matt here had an accident as a child and it left him deaf and dumb. I'd suggest you ask his wife instead. Alright, well, we're not going to steal his cheese then, because that would be a terrible thing to do. Where do you think Dragon Quest got it? I assumed from Tolkien. One of my favorite things about Tolkien is there are some characters that use that older form, like whenever something epic is happening, like Eowyn confronting the Witch King, then you get the these and thous. It's excellent. Okay, the guard. Yeah, the guard. Okay, so we're gonna save here. Okay, give me a hint as to where to go now. You walked into the room to Sling Blade reference. You did. You missed it. We did the voice and stuff like that. Ariana Grande. That's where do you think she got her name from? From this game right here. Steal everything and not nail down. That's what I started doing right away. Was that I take the cheese. I'll take now. To be fair, Lord British himself did say, "Oh, you could take anything in my castle in it," and so I did exactly what the king said. Now, apparently, I'm not supposed to do that to other people's stuff, and well, we'll just have to deal with that. Oh, there's birds. Fight the birds. Watching Hitchcock movies has taught me that birds are villains, so we must dispose of the birds. A hint as to where to go. Yes. Yeah, some kind of vaguish hint. Have you played through this before, Ray? Oh, you've been an expert on quite a few games that we've played. I've not played this one at all. This is brand new stuffs for me. We did come this way previous and got demolished by a gargoyle, so that was not good. We're not going to go in that exact direction now, but we'll see what's over here. Oh, he's coming! Ah, laddie coming. Okay, what does this say? Cafe Riston Pass. I feel like I'm significantly off the path that I should be going. It's getting dark, y'all. The long hall. That's not reassuring. I don't think I'm going to go this way. Oi! A troll. Nothing but mutton to eat. And blimey, if it don't look like mutton again tomorrow. Oh, he was easy. Piece of cake. And he even dropped something. Found a sword. You know what I never see in RPGs? It's dark, right? You open up the treasure chest. Imagine
If they were like, you can't see, it's dark. That would be alarming. It really would be. Well, I'm gonna come back down here now. This is yep. No. Oh my gosh. Hast thou a torchlight? Oh yeah, you could buy torches, huh? Let's go buy a torch, yeah. But it didn't have any batteries in it, so how do I know? How do I know if it's gonna work? Okay, so thou shalt go and purchase a torchlight. No, this is the magistrate or counselor or something like that. Let's see. Oh, just some guy's house. Let's see. Who's gonna have the torch? Oh, hello. No, talk. A man with a very even temper. Greetings. I'm Peyton, and this is my inn. He gestures with his hands. I can offer you a room for the evening. Did you need something? 32 gold for bed and breakfast. Well, perhaps next time you're in town. Sure, you know what? It's nighttime. I could use a good breakfast. Read a sign from behind it. The game said you can't read this sign from behind it. I think it was Dragon Quest. I think they do that in Earthbound as well. A couple times. I think that's also true for Dragon Quest. That's a little messed up. I mean, it makes sense, but come on. Come on. Cut the player some slack. There's a tension there, right? In like fun factor as well as beg your pardon. Fun factor as well as realism. Sometimes those things overlap, and sometimes realism is absolutely, completely unfun. Like, again, if you want realism, they already make real life. Who's got a torch? Is it keys? There we go. Torch. Now, do I need to buy oil to use this torch, or how's it work? I'm gonna have to like probably equip it in order to use it or stuff. Let's see. Inventory. I mean, it's light out right now, but I don't even see the torch. Sword. Oh, we got 2 swords. I thought I bought it. Oh, you can give him a loot. That's great. Is it? I did not see it. Let me see. Next to the red potion. Oh, that's a torch right there. Okay, so what? I can I just equip it and then I can use it whenever, or what? How's that work? Vincent Kane, what's this? This, my friend, is Ultima VI, the False Prophet. So we are just getting started. Literally, like, I'm still stretching my legs on this thing, and I'm almost done streaming for the day. Equip it, then you can use it. Okay, so does it run out? Do I have to put oil on it? It says it's not readied, so do I have to like buy oil for it? I don't know. I don't know what this means. It's not readied. Having that debate with the co-designers right now, finding the balance between realistic. Oh, I love that word. Abstraction. That's great. Abstraction is one of our best tools for a smooth player experience. That's beautiful. I'm going to start using that word like I know what I'm talking about. No oil necessary. Readied means it's not equipped. Okay, so how do I equip it though? Because I was under the impression that maybe I got to move it over there first. How do I put it on? You know what I'm saying? Right here. Okay, I had to take the book off. It didn't just replace it automatically. So now we've got a torch. Does this run out at some point? That little factor right there, yeah, it's more realistic that you have to put away a book in order to hold a torch. Everybody knows that in real life you can't hold a torch and a book in the same hand. Don't be silly. But like, it would have been really simple. It's like, do you want to replace the book, or it just automatically swaps it? They're limited time. All right, so we're gonna use this one for now, even though it's broad daylight, I guess, and then we'll buy another one for another time. Maybe we'll buy 2. Yeah, Ephraim. Okay. There we go. All right. We're all set. Okay, now give me a hint. Where am I supposed to be going at this stage? Because we could start hitting it. You can douse it without using it up. Oh, so I could just, what, unequip it? That'll do it. How do I do that, though? And where did the book go? I don't see the book now. That was used. Can we dual wield? No. Maybe it went to another character. Nope. Did he just like drop it? Town on the other side of that gargoyle fight that gives you some more info on what you need to be doing. Okay. You really need to think, what was the player intending to do, and go ahead and do that thing. We're playing games, not operating in manned spaceflight. There's got to be some margin for error. For sure. I appreciate where there are some easy things, like to my mind, where if you can cut down on the number of clicks I have to do in order to do a really simple task that you have to repeat multiple times in the game, I think that's really helpful. Certainly can help to improve the experience. But sometimes I think Eye of the Beholder was really bad with this, where you had to make several clicks just to do one specific thing. Okay, so maybe we can oh, you can dual wield. Okay, how do I take the torch off? I mean, it's just gonna burn out. And then where'd my book go? Explain. Explain to me, linguistic dragon, explain. Okay, we're gonna try and run past the gargoyle and see if we can't get all the way over there. I don't remember exactly where he is. He's gonna be up here somewheres. I love hard enemies that you come back for later in the game and you just demolish them. Feels so good to do that. Yeah, the older CRPGs, there's certainly a lot of clicks, which again is why JRPGs spawned. I think what I appreciate about CRPGs is their approach to world building and lore and kind of their depth, but at the same time they can be really difficult to manage. Like, I mean, Wizardry 5, case in point, you know. Glad the enemies can respect us pausing. Working off knowledge of the PC version too. Oh, I understand. No, I get it. I get it. No worries. Red is poisoned. From what? Is that poison things right there? Oh my gosh. All right. Okay, so Let's see if our dude here has any. I don't know which one of these guys is the caster. Wasn't there one that was a caster? Nope. There's you talking crap about the game. You're poisoned. Okay, we need swamp boots. I thought it was just pretty flowers. Okay, how to cure poison now. I did pick up quite a few things. I don't know if there's like a potion that cures it or what. I don't think I saw poison is in the air. Swamps cause poisons, right, Dragon Quest? Okay, and then we lost the spell book when I picked up a torch. That's all I know, because I don't see another. I don't see the book on hand now, unfortunately. So that stinks. I mean, can I just eat, like, drink one of these potions, or red potion cures poison? I think. Let's try it. Let's try it. Red potion, drinking random stuff. Is cured of potion. I mean, cured of poison. It still says P up at the top. So, I don't know. That's where Dragon Quest... Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You could totally see... That's going to be an interesting angle playing this game. You could totally see how Dragon Quest got some of its ideas. Now, let me see here. Ultima VI. Let's look up an item list. Oh, an item list, but it doesn't tell you what they do, so that's not helpful. Let's see. Poison. Items. Guild shop items. Food. How about potions? No. What year was Dragon Quest? Was it 86? Let's see. Let's look it up. 1986, May. Was it 85? So Wikipedia says May 1986 for Japan and 1989 for North America. I know there's sometimes discrepancies between that as a resource and Moby Games, which is generally pretty reliable. Let's double check. There. Okay, actually, you can figure it out. Let's see. Ultima VI Contemporary. It's kind of crazy that Ultima VI and Dragon Quest won at the same time. Let's see. From Software knows about the poison swamps. They sure do. Okay, I need to know what the potions do. Potion list. Or like what cures friggin... Yeah, red cures poison and other negative magical effects. But it didn't do it. There was still the thing. Big Joe and Trapsky, welcome. Drink him and find out. Mess around and find out. Let's try it again. Red. Oh, yeah. He's fine now. No, did it just use it? Ah. Darn it. Do not look at that. Don't even. Just kill me. Drink him and find out. We are officially... This is about to cure us of poison right here. Yeah, so what I'm hearing from a variety of different people... Yeah, I was about to give the red potion to the other dude who was poisoned, and then I accidentally drank it. And so it was gone. But Trapsky and Big Joe, welcome. We are playing Ultima VI. We've finished Chrono Trigger, just about everything in Chrono Trigger, almost, not exactly everything. And it was a good time. Let's go see if they restocked the potions. Whoops. Did not mean to do that. Actually, it was further down, I think. Potions room. Nope. Oh, there's a ladder here. I did not go down the ladder. Oh, it's just where they keep bad guys and stuff. This is where you go if you steal people's cheeses, I guess. The door is locked. Let's try a couple of our keys on it just to see. What I want to know is what happened to my book? What happened to my spell book? It's just gone now. I equipped the torch and it was kaput. So I can't talk to these mice. Only that one. Well then, if it's not a talking mouse, attack it. I'm sorry, Reaper Cheap, I'm sorry. Yeah, 1989 does seem pretty late, doesn't it? Like, Mario 3 came out in the US in 1990, if I remember right. Or maybe that was the Japanese release date, I don't know. Oh, there's a whole dungeon down here, y'all. I don't know. I don't know if I'm ready for Under Castle dungeons just yet. Like, can't even figure out where my book went. Never mind doing some dungeons. So if the inventory is full, what, you risk just like dropping it somewhere? Is that the case? And you would think the book would be like a key item because you start with it too. A skinny, awkward-looking man. Hi, welcome to the finest sewers in Britannia. My name is Deros. I keep the sewers running the way they should. Oh, it's not a bad place to work, really, except for the rats. Of course, they're only rats. If you have a set of panpipes, I hear you can just pipe them away. I don't have a set myself. I usually just run away. It's real good exercise. Goodbye, then. Okay, can't just go around taking stuff. But Mario 3 was, yeah, 1988. Took 2 years. Exactly. But I'm talking solely just from like the American perspective. That is pretty drastic. Because there's a huge difference between Dragon Quest, or Dragon Warrior rather, on the NES, and then Super Mario Bros. 3. And it's a very small time between them. It's amazing how localization can just completely throw that off. As we like to mention with, was there a door up there? With Sea of Stars, you know, it might have been average for its time in Japan, but then coming out so late over here, you could really tell. Places you can get new spellbooks. Okay. Let's see. So I'm going to... How do I move stuff then? Like if I wanted to... If you wanted to squeeze this rubber ducky, there you go. So let's see. Reorder, maybe. Red. No. How about move? Let's try that. Put the... Where is it moving stuff to, though? I'm so confused. Like if I hit move on this cake, does it put it inside the bag? Oh, to where? There you go. Okay, we'll put the rubber ducky in there. We'll put I don't know. We'll put the extra torch in there. Unready first. I'll put the Ankh in there. And the scroll we'll put in there. Okay, there we go. That frees up the thing. Most third-party devs haven't even grasped how to make good games yet. Nintendo already created that masterpiece by then. Now, are we talking about, talking about Mario 3? We're comparing that to 1988. That is pretty early. So now you're saying that most third-party developers had not even grasped how to make good games pre-1988? Someone working in the sewers is wild. What does one do manually in the sewer? Well, he's got to move. They don't have running water, so he's got to move everything himself. Woof. Advise taking things in the bag. Okay, so we're going to do that. Here we go. I don't know how to unready sound message. I don't know how to unready, like, a torch if I was going to do that. Oh, I just do that. Okay, so then can I... Yeah, dual wielding. That's pretty cool. I like it. Yeah, I don't know. I'm a little skeptical about it. Because the NES was such a great system for third party, and 1988 seems pretty dang early. But obviously, I don't have all the numbers in front of me. I mean, in Mario 3 though, that's a 10 on the NES as far as I'm concerned. That is a 10. Nothing just in generally going to come close to that. But I think they were making some pretty good stuff before that. Had to, right? Had to. And I got to look up some dates on the good stuff. Okay, what do we got? The door's locked. In it. So let's go to... James, I know you're from the UK. Hopefully you don't mind an in it every once in a while. I think it's key B. Yeah. Oh, that just takes us back here. Rats. Boom, 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 boom. No, yeah, I get you were talking about the NES. Yeah, that's how I took your meaning as the NES. So, what would you say is the best? What was the best third-party game prior to 1988? Prior to the release of Mario 3. This is just going to take us back to that room, isn't it? No, yeah, most... I get it. Yeah. Probably in general with systems that have a significant library, like the NES or the Famicom, most games may not be that good in general. But so I'm just trying to understand what you mean, though. Like literally, I get you mean, most games weren't that good from third-party discs before that. But I think my next question for you would be, what do you think were the best pre-1988 third-party games for the NES? Like as good as they could have gone. Aw, giant rat. Are you friggin' kidding me with a poison? Ah, darn it. And we're going by the Japanese 1988 release date, right? Not the 1990. Yeah, let me see here. Let me see. I gotta find another way to cure poison. How to cure poison. Well, okay, dispel magic will cure poison. Anybody versed in Ultima VI? No, because I haven't had to use any spells yet in this game. Third-party game would be like a third-party developer, right? So not Nintendo developed directly, and then not a studio that Not sure what the best way to be to classify a second party. It would be like a subsidiary is probably not the right word. I'm sure single play has a good definition for a second party, if there is such a magical thing. So while losing the spell workers are going to be casting the cure spell pretty often. Oh my gosh. We're still perfecting their craft independently. No, I know you mean that. But I was curious as to what you thought were the best, as good as they got before 1988 in terms of third-party devs. Yeah, Mega Man 2 would be one of those for sure. Bionic Commando is one I have not played. Yeah, I think I lost the spellbook because I equipped the torch. That is hugely rough. Hugely rough. I guess so. Like, I can't find, and that would have been my source of friggin' curing poison. So now, I'm sorry, we actually have to walk all the way. I don't even know, back to the king in order to get this. Wasn't it? Yeah, this could be a SNES port thing. So that's going to be really bright and flashy. If you are susceptible to bright and flashy stuff, keep in mind there's going to be some bright and flashy stuff right now. So bear that in mind. But once we die, we'll be taken back to the king anyway, and that's not that bad. No, I couldn't. I don't know. How do I look in the bag? Would it just automatically default to the bag? How do I look in there? I thought that I could just click on it. Let's see. Use what? Can't be used. So how do I open that? Give, move, drop, reorder. Maybe. Or maybe move. No, that's not going to help anybody. Can't give bag? Don't be silly. Let's see. Here's another interesting follow-up question. Was there a year in the history of the NES's lifespan where most of the games were good? Because again, just on like a statistic scale, it seems like you get a lot of mediocre to bad games on console libraries. I would love to look at like a whole year and kind of start to piece that out. That would be a really fun project. Those are the kind of things that excite me. These are the things that excite me. Yeah, I don't know how you open the bag. So, well, no idea how to open the bag. So, I don't recall it even mentioning that in the manual or anything like that either. My lord, we are in need of being cured. Oh. What is all this then? Cannonballs and stuff like that? No. Look. There is a cannon. It's true. Oh my gosh. 1990 was full of bangers. I gotta get out of here, you guys. Or just die already. It's so much flashing. I apologize. Should not have wrecked that red potion stuff. Get me out of here. No, he's not there. Who's that? A carefree fellow in a ludicrous costume. He is pranking. I'm Chuckles, the prince to Tom Fool. Leave a few people to Tom Fool, then I Tom Fool alone. I am in a slump, aren't I? Call him Mr. Nose, but don't tell him I said so. Shh, don't let him know I told you.
Oh, I'm going to get this jester killed. Come talk to me again. I'll give you another thing. Oh, I think I got to go. I got to go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for one day. I'll see you all tomorrow. I got to go pick up my Kiddlywinks. Let's talk about, we'll pick up the NES stuff tomorrow. Conversation tomorrow. Sorry about that. Got to run off. And have yourself a merry little Christmas. Always make sure to double save because you never know. Not inside the building. Okay. Alright, so we gotta go there. Yeah, sorry for the abrupt ending. We will definitely die of poison soon. And that's all that can be said about that. But I need to save. Here we go. Okay, game saved. Alright, everybody. Talk to you later. Kisses. Bye-bye.